Hi everyone, I'm Sasha and today I'm going to share with you interesting facts which I found out during living in Finland. I want to start with greetings. In Finnish language there is multiple variations about how you can say hi or bye. For example, moi, moikka, morjesta, moro, heippa, terve, hei hei, moi moi. And it's really weird because, for example, in my language we have only two variations how to say hi and bye. It's like здравствуйте or привет, and also two variations how to say goodbye. It's like до свидания or пока. That's why from the beginning I was a little bit confused because I knew only that you can say moi or like moika, so oh hey, but I didn't know about other, and when I heard them it was a little bit weird for me to understand that oh, it's also some kind of greetings which I can use. Next fact is almost in every houses there is sauna, and the most weird thing that there is sauna also in some flats, like really directly in the flat, and people go in there before work or like after work, and it's kind of okay for them to have sauna also in some kind of event like wedding, birthday, or like some party in the cottage, so they can just like go and say, oh guys, sauna is ready, so let's go. For example, in my country we can go to sauna if you have a ticket to some fancy gym, and if in this gym there is some sauna, so you can go after training to that. And also if you have your cottage in the countryside and when you're visiting cottage, so of course you can go to sauna, but we don't have sauna in our flats. Well, maybe somebody have, but I guess it's really rich people. The next thing is everything is closing so early, like really around 9 or 10 p.m. Or if we're talking about shopping center, it can close around 4 p.m. and that's kind of like okay. For me it was a little bit hard to adapt here because I'm from megapolis and everything is like working for 24 hours. Of course not everything, but you can find everything for 24 hours. So and here it was really something new for me. That's why I needed to change my lifestyle and to wake up early to go somewhere or to do some like stuff and then visit shop, because it's not working for 24 hours. Uncomfortable because I'm night creature and now I need to live with that. The next fact is there is huge taxes for alcohol. And I think that government did this to prevent alcoholism, but in my opinion it's not working, because when there is some kind of party, everyone just like going and buying, I don't know, like 10 packs of beer and 10 packs of cider and whatever. And oh, actually also working with cigarettes, so there is also huge prices for that. And I actually heard that people also get to use like to live with that, so and they can just go to the nearest country like Russia. They're just like using this opportunity to go there and to buy as much as they can, because here it's really expensive. Next thing which I noticed is that it is really clean on the streets, and from the beginning I thought that it's because of the people and they're just like trying not to throw away garbage just on the ground, and they're trying to put it directly in their garbage boxes. But then I realized that actually not everybody doing this, and the government really cares about cleaning, about pollution, about all of this stuff. So and that's why like this mass is cleaning so fast that you, if we're talking about pollution, the next fact is they're serving garbage. And for me it was also kind of new stuff, because for example in Russia we are not doing this. at least maybe some small percent of people doing this. So, and it was kind of unusual. That's why I needed some time to understand how it works. You can't put in organic stuff, some napkins, or you can't like put these boxes from the milk like with some other garbage, so it should be like in separate basket. So, and maybe for several weeks I did it in the wrong way, but now I'm okay with it. The next fact is Finnish people obsessed with coffee. Like really, they can drink it maybe 24 hours per day. The most worst stuff that the coffee is so strong. I needed some time to start to like it. The taste is different because of their strong stuff. I don't know how they can drink it so much, because if I drink, for example, more than 2 cups per day, I definitely will have insomnia after. Almost in every building there is a hole in the door in which postman can put their letters. So you can just be in your home doing nothing, and then just postman will like put in this hole your newspapers, and it's kind of like version for lazy people, I guess, because you can just drink your morning coffee and then like to-do and oh, newspaper here. Of course it depends at what time your breakfast starts, because if you're like waking up around 7, so for sure that maybe there is not gonna be already some letters. A lot of people in Finland using their bikes, and it doesn't even matter if you're a professor or you're just student or you're so rich guy. Of course it depends on city, but for example in my city there is not so much people on the roads, so you can cycle without any problems. It's pretty nice because it's actually healthy and it's also saving your money. Because for example, their ticket for the bus only for one way costs around 2 euros. If you need to go several times per day somewhere, so you will spend a lot of money. And actually I like the idea with bike because it's really a good way to economy. Sometimes because of the weather conditions it can be nasty to cycle when it's like raining and you're like survivor, like cycling to your home, but still I like it very much, and I think that I'm gonna miss it when I come back to my country. The next thing is that in the buses there is no voice which is announcing the bus stations. From the beginning it confused me, because when I just came to this city I didn't know it at all, and for the first days probably I don't have internet, so that's why it was impossible to check where I am and where I should go. And when I used buses, it was really stressful. If you want to go out on some special station, you need to press the button, like stop, and then the driver will know that, oh yeah, so somebody want to go out in the next station. Still, of course I know a city now, but I don't know every district, so that's why for me it's sometimes also confusing when I need to go somewhere and I don't know this kind of area, so it can be stressful. I hope you enjoyed this video. That was my facts which I noticing during living in Finland. If you like it, please give me a big thumbs up and leave in the comments down below your opinion about Finland. If you also moved here not so long time ago, just text something, I will appreciate that. Be sure that you subscribe to my channel not to skip next videos. Hey, bye!